With Valentine's Day coming soon, I thought it might be fun to take a look back at some old episodes. Not the most viewed, but the most loved. Hi, I'm Gary Strawn. Welcome to a Valentine's Day special edition of Development That Pays. I know what you're thinking, it's not 5 minutes since we did a best of. Thing is, I wasn't happy with that list. I didn't love it. Sure, a lot of people watched those episodes, but did they like them? Did they love them? I wanted to know. I took the number of likes, divided that by the number of views, and now, young lovers, I am proud to present to you... Hold on, stop. Is there anything you can do with my voice? Can we go lower? Lower still? That's better. Now maybe take down the lights and play the music. Here, young lovers, is a romantic run-through of the most loved episodes of all time. At number 10, Agile, do the thing right or do the right thing. Surprised and delighted to see this in the top 10. It gets right to the heart of what Development That Pays is all about. Number 9, the joy of net present value. What? Are you kidding me? An episode about finance in the top 10. I love it. As I've always said, if you only learn one thing about finance, then learn about sunk cost. But if you can make space for just one more thing, learn about net present value. Number 8, building a real-life minimum viable product. Excellent. It seems my week spent generating sawdust wasn't wasted after all. Coincidentally, my very own Valentine, my amazing wife Sheila, gets a mention in this one. Number 7, what is Behaviour Driven Development? Wouldn't you know it, another episode that I put my heart and soul into. Number 6, work on one thing at a time. Love that this made it onto the list. It's a subject that we'll be returning to in the near future. Number 5, the best of the first year of Development That Pays. Another best of list. Awkward. Let's move on. Number 4, Agile Efficiency is an oxymoron. Another episode that's oh so Development That Pays. Number 3, developers say we need more tests. This is one of a series of videos that tells the true story, though not a true love story, of a development team getting to grips with horrible code. Number 2, TDD versus BDD. The TDD versus BDD battle went down quite well, but people, make love, not war. As I'm sure you'd expect, there are links to each of the videos in the notes below. I hope you'll check them out, but not until you've checked out the most loved up episode of all time. At number 1, minimum viable product fail. Want to see it? The whole thing? Uncut? 3, 2, 1, go.
Minimum viable products. There are some great examples out there, but today we're going to be looking at a really bad one. Hi, this is Gary. Welcome to Development That Pays. I like to think that I know a fair bit about working in an agile way. I even know a little bit about working in a lean fashion, but I don't always do what I know. And today I want to show you a perfect example of me not doing what I know. The thing I want to show you is in my shed, and we'll be heading there just as soon as I've made myself a nice cup of tea. That's done. Let's go. And here we are. Not as untidy as usual. I must have been expecting you. Just pop my tea in here. It's actually this cup holder that I brought you here to see. When I made it, I told myself it was an MVP, but now I'm not so sure. Let's break it down. Is it a product? Well, it is in the sense that it was produced for a specific end user, even if that end user was little old me. And I think we can say it's more than a prototype. This back panel has been primed and painted, and this part has been varnished. That's more work than I would ever do on a prototype. How about minimal? Not really. This part is made of oak. If you know your timbers, you'll know that oak is a hardwood. Hardwood means that it's expensive. It also means that it's hard, difficult to work. This part here is angled, and I don't have a power tool to do that. I had to do it all by hand, and I can tell you that it took ages. Finally, is it viable? Well, it's actually not terrible. It's pretty easy to park the cup, and it holds it nice and securely. The fact that it only works for this particular cup is a bit of a drawback. There are a couple of things that are less than ideal. If I'm not careful and I drop my cup into this a little too hard, then when I pick it up, the whole thing comes off the wall. The danger there is that I might even spill my tea. Perish the thought. The second issue is to do with this environment. I work with wood and I work with power tools, and that means sawdust, lots of it. It goes everywhere, including into my tea. A holder with some sort of cover would have been a much better idea. Here's the thing, I could have discovered these shortcomings without having built a not so minimal, not so viable MVP. A quick and dirty prototype would have done the trick. Thank you very much for watching.
And that's about it for this Valentine's Day special. If you liked it, give it some love, share the love, and click the logo to subscribe for a new episode every Wednesday. Hey, can we put my voice back to normal now?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to talking to you next time. Cheers for now.